Oh yeah. This is kind of a special day because I'm going to use not only chicken liver, but cut bait. And we're going to see if that changes. All right. Anybody home? I'll see if I can tell you what I'm doing here. Hey, we got some people. Really hard to see this already. Let's see. Hey, Scooter. Scooter, hello. Just getting my lines in the water here this morning. I'm going to use some cut bait as well as chicken liver. And we shall see what we got here. It's very simple. The chicken liver hasn't been working, so I'm going to do some cut bait. This is pretty good looking stuff. Looks like a sunfish. Can't really tell. Now we're going to work on him a little bit. Get him cut to where I like it. All right, this ought to do it. That ought to do it. What do you think? Yeah, that ought to do it. Let's get him in there and out there and see what happens. Yeah. What a messy yucco. Not as bad as liver, but it's still bad. Let's throw them out. I remember now why we used to do it. Problem with that reel. All right. Cut bait's out. Let's see if I can see the screen enough to see who's here. Got a lot of people in here. Hey, folks. Again, hard to see the screen, but welcome in, everybody. I'm just getting my lines in the water. Got cut bait and liver today. So we're trying to change up our luck. We haven't had any cut bait out there yet, so we're going to do that. This is some stinky stuff. This is a perch I got on my last ice fishing outing. I'm going to throw him out there. Maybe cut bait will work, huh? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking cut bait will work. One more to go. Put chicken liver on this last one. Save the cut bait. So let's get the old chicken liver out. I did not announce that I was going live this morning, so I do appreciate everybody coming in. Let's see. Your day is better than mine. A dentist. No thanks. I don't want to go to the dentist. I hate that too. Good morning, everybody. I'll sit down with you in a couple minutes. I'm still getting my bait in the water. Cut bait and chicken liver today. Then I got coffee and a snack. You all know what that snack is. Let me open up this chicken liver. It's always a good thing. Any bites yet? Keep an eye on those poles. Let me know if I get a bite. A lot of good that'll do, huh? A lot of good that'll do. Well, let's see what we got here for chicken liver. There's a nice little chunk. Let's see what we can do. That's it. I don't like that one. This one's pretty nice. All right, we got our chicken liver out. Come up here. It's a mess. Come on, Channel Cats. We are trying to catch the first Channel Cat of the year. Me, Steve, or Bob are going to be the one to get it. And I figured we've been using liver here all last few weeks with no luck. So now I figured maybe cut bait will work. Crap. Crap. This is the worst crap to play with that I've ever seen in my life. Ugh, almost done. Almost got it. I hate messing with chicken liver, you all know that. I just absolutely hate it. What a nice morning we got here on the river. I'll get with you all in a couple minutes. Need some time to get organized. Got 3 lines in. That's all you're allowed here in Pennsylvania is 3. So, if you use 3, at least you got a shot at it. I'm surprised nobody else is here yet today. I'm getting the net ready so you know I'm going to get one. One more thing I got to do. Let's take the water temperature. I've been taking it every day. It's been 42 degrees for a few days, and you see if it's coming up a little bit. GoPro ready? Yeah, I think I'm set. A cup of coffee first. All right, let's see what's going on here on the live. Everybody can see my poles okay. Says I got 27 people in. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you very much. For those of you that know me, you know where I'm fishing. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. It's about 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Everybody else, welcome in, and appreciate seeing you pop in here. We're fishing for channel cats. They have not been biting for yet this late winter season, but any day now they're going to start. So I don't want to miss it. Again, folks, it's a little hard to see the screen, but if you do ask questions and stuff, I'll do my best to read them and answer them. Harvey, I'm on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. I haven't caught anything. I just got my lines in the water 2 minutes ago. I got cut bait on the first two of them, and the last one over there has got chicken liver. If you're on here and asked a question before I got back here to see everything, you can ask it again. Sometimes it's hard to follow the chat when you get so many people in. I will do my best to keep you informed as to what's going on and answer your questions, and I'll do my best to catch you a fish too. Let's see who's saying that. Steve, 11:30. Okay, I'll probably be here till, I don't know, what is it, 9:30? I'll probably be here as long as the wind don't kick up. Fishing fishermen? Yeah, I'm fishing for channel cats here. Kind of late winter thing here. We're waiting for them to turn on. A lot of us have been fishing this spot for a few weeks with no luck, so we're waiting for the channel cats to turn on, and when they do, it's usually pretty good fishing. Let's see, somebody says hello. Who is it? Really hard to read these. You know, the names that come up. Oh, Northern Fishing. I'm doing great. The names that come up are in like blue, and it's really hard to see them. I wish they'd come up in white. Blue cats, we don't have blue cats in this river. We got channel cats, we got flatheads. This river has a good abundance of nice big flatheads, channel cats. Biggest channel cat out of this river in this area is like 21 or 22 pounds. Steve got that, I think last year on his little trip out in the boat. A good bunch of smallmouth bass, some largemouth, and of course your typical panfisher here and there. On the Schuylkill River, and you actually spelled that right. I'm impressed. Who said that? Thomas Sparks. Where am I? I think you probably already know, but it's Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. This river empties into the Delaware River, and then the Delaware River empties into the Atlantic Ocean. But when this river hits the Delaware, then that's down in Philadelphia. Really hard to see the screen. All right, fish, come on. We got cut bait and we got liver out there. And it's time for a coffee. Time for a coffee. Hey, Steve, I didn't take your spot. I left the dock open for you. Holden's Buck. We're out in Pennsylvania. You can't say you live in Pennsylvania without telling me where the heck you're at. It's not fair. Yeah, channel cats, 20-some pounds is the biggest, and flatheads go up in the 30, 40, and 50 range. So I enjoy fishing this part of the river pretty much all spring and summer and late fall. What size channels? Why am I answering these questions before they're even asked? I don't know. The channel cats in here run anywhere from a couple pounds up to 22, 21, 22 pounds. So there's a lot of 8 and 10, 12 pounders that we get in the spring. Are you fishing for personal consumption? No, I do not eat them. I will catch and release. Yeah, I was just talking to him this morning. I was unloading my car and he walked by. I didn't recognize him at first because he's growing a beard and I wasn't sure it was him. Haven't had a bite yet. If you're asking, who is it? William, haven't had a bite yet. Had the lines in maybe 10 minutes now. Cut bait and liver. And folks, if I'm missing any questions, I apologize. It's a little hard to see the screen. The sun's really bright. Yeah, every time I see Wayne, we chat a little bit. I can't, I think he'd rather walk than fish though. I can't figure it out why he's not fishing more. But the trail he walks on is all snow covered yet, so you gotta be a little careful. You don't slip and fall. Bait. The cut bait, I have sunfish, a yellow perch. The first rod, the black one's got perch cut bait. Middle one's got sunfish. No, the first one's got sunfish. The middle one's got perch. And the last one there has a bunch of chicken liver on it. Yeah, I know he walks every day. I do too. I don't walk here, I walk around home. Try to walk a mile and a half or two every day. That's good for you. That's what's keeping him up and going. Can summer come? Yeah, I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for spring. I think next weekend they're saying we're going to be in the 65-degree range, so that'll be good. But until then, we got a couple nice days around 50 degrees here. This is one of them. And then we're going to get a little bit of cold weather and a little bit of snow, I think, on Sunday or Monday. But that's the way it is. Late winter, you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. And again, I do appreciate you all being in here. And again, if you ask a question and I don't answer it quick enough, maybe somebody else will, because a lot of the people on here know me. It's just real hard to see the screen sometimes, so I might miss something. Plus, the chat goes pretty quick when we got this many people in, and I like that. Fishing is good for meditation, yeah. Let's see, don't feel bad. I don't think, no, nobody is catching anything yet, but between me and Steve and Bob, we're trying to be the first ones to catch a channel catfish, or even a fish at this point. Fishing with Steve told me he's going to be down here around 11:30. That's probably about the time that I'll pack it up. So you'll be able to catch his live at that point. You can go right from me to him, and any fin is possible. I don't know where Bob will be fishing today, but he'll be out there someplace. You can check and see where he's live. He'll be, if he's not live now, it won't be too long before he goes live. He's usually up and on the water someplace by 9 o'clock, 9:30. So we're gonna have a little bit of coffee here. Good morning, everybody. And hopefully get a fish for you today. I got my GoPro ready. I got my rods in, I got my net ready. I think I'll go check the water temperature here in a minute. Oh, that coffee's good. Where's the next time you're going to be live? You know, it's really hard to say. I don't go live on any set schedule like some people do. I try to go live 2 or 3 times a week. I also try to put out a little notice that I'm going to do it the day before. Now today I did not. I just came down to the river and put the camera on and boom. If you subscribe to my channel, and I'm not begging, but if you do subscribe, you will get notified when I'm going to go live. Most of the time I put out a short the day before. Let's see, who's saying good morning? Somebody. Fishy Fingers, good morning to you. Let me go check the water temperature. I put the thermometer in a little bit ago. Water temperature says 45, which is up a couple degrees from the last few days, but I had the thermometer in the water in the sun, so that could have something to do with it, but looks like it's up at least 1 or 2 degrees from yesterday, which would make sense because it was nice yesterday too. Okay, we got a lot of people in here. Thanks, everybody. If I miss a question or something, I apologize. Remember, any bad day fishing beats a good day at work. Yeah, why? Let's see, who is that? Wild Brat. I guess that's what it is. I don't have to worry about that because I'm retired. So a bad day fishing is better than anything else I can do when I'm retired. Put it that way, but you're right. I would give anything to get a bite right now. Yeah. It is one beautiful day here on the river, I'll tell you. It is nice. No wind. I can feel the sun. Very little clouds. There are some high, thin clouds are up there. It's really excellent. River's moving along at a slow pace. The geese are out. They're the geese gang up here every year. Every spring, and you hardly can't even walk around after they get gone for all the goose shit. But they're just starting to come in and talk to each other and find a mate and so forth and so on. But eventually this place will get to where you can't walk around. There's so much goose poop. I actually call the geese shit bags, but that's just my thing. But it's really horrible. They just, there's a big walkway all around, and they just poop all over it. I mean, to the point where you can't avoid it. Come on, fish, let's get a bite here. What are you waiting for? I brought that black rod out today. I think I haven't used it for a while. I think there's something wrong with the reel, so I hope that doesn't come into play today. The far pole had a little bit of a hit. I was in a spot loaded with goose poop. Oh, did I have a hit, or are you just wishing I have a hit on that last pole? We'll use thread fin, gizzard shad. Yeah, you know, I haven't tried them because I don't have any of them, don't know where to get them. But I know a lot of people use them, and if I could get them, I'd use them. I basically use either live sunfish or cut bait or chicken liver. Oh, you were wishing? Yeah, I'm wishing too. That last rod's got the liver on. The middle rod's got yeah, cut bait yellow perch, and the black rod's got a cut bait sunfish on it. What a nice day. Steve, if you're still here, this is even better than the last 2 days. I don't really need my bigger jacket, but I kept it on anyway. Chicken liver. And there again, I don't know where to get beef liver. I never see it in the market. You think beef liver is better? Is it a little bit more stable on the hook? And what's the deal with it? Come on, fish. Not familiar with beef liver. Anthony, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Been live for, I don't know, 20 minutes so, 20, 25 minutes. Switched up spots a little bit. I'm leaving the dock open for Steve. Using cut bait and liver this morning. Trying to wake these channel cats up. Chicken's better, huh? Okay. I wish I could find a liver that isn't so yucky to work with, but that's the way it is. Ah, yeah. Coffee's good this morning. Why not catch some little live perch? Well, the perch that I have today for cut bait, I did catch ice fishing about a month ago. Put them in the freezer and broke them out. Beef holds better because you don't get any bites. Okay, I won't be using any beef liver. That's one good reason to not use it. Sometimes I use cut up chicken breast that I have marinated in chicken liver. That works pretty good for me sometimes. But in this river, at least here, it's tough to beat chicken liver. Let's see, who said hi there? Spuds. Spuds says hi. Hello, Spuds. Hope you're doing well this morning. Thanks for coming in to check out basically nothing. The chat's always good. The fishing is a little slow. Late winter fishing, you never know when they're going to start biting, so you just keep trying. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. What are we catching today? Who says that? Find these something. Anyway, we're not catching anything today. We're trying to catch channel cats. Haven't caught anything this late winter season, but if I don't keep trying, you never know when they start biting. Mrs. Scooter, good morning. Looking forward to that big get-together on April 11th. That ought to be interesting. Outdoors with Skeeter is on. Skeeter, I missed your show this morning. I haven't been getting up that early to catch you. But for you folks that don't know Skeeter, he goes live in the morning pretty early, has a crazy show to put up with. I don't know how else to explain it, but you got to get used to him, and then it's pretty neat. Skeeter meetup April 11th, Green Lane Park. Everyone welcome. How you doing? Is your set range varied? What's that mean? Like one short one? Yep, exactly. The first pole is off to the left, and it's in kind of a deeper hole that has a backwash coming up. The river's flowing downstream, but here there's a backwash that comes up the opposite direction. So I got one rod in there where the two currents meet. The middle rod's out pretty much straight, a little farther, and the end rod is up a little farther and out about the same as the middle rod. So yeah, I do try to vary where I'm putting the bait. Ducking. Holden, let's see. Holden's buck, I'm your favorite. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy what I'm doing here, even though I don't catch fish. Yep, here fishy. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Let's get these people a fish. Got a whole bunch of people in here that want to see a fish, including me. I would like to see a fish. Like Steve said, he forgets what it's like to get a bite, or what a bite feels like. I forget what a fish looks like. The only fishing I've had for a while is some ice fishing there a month or two ago. We had a really good ice fishing season here this year. Better than it's been for a long time. Almost every lake around was frozen up solid and good. Even the river here was locked up tight up to about 2 weeks ago. It was totally frozen from one end to the other. You set the hook fairly quickly. No, you know, Thomas, I'm using circle hooks, so you don't have to set the hook quick. I usually let him take it for a little bit, actually, and then when you do, you don't. With circle hooks, you don't really like set the hook hard. You just start reeling and give it some pressure. And the circle hook is designed to hook the fish right in the side of the mouth, and it does every time. It's amazing. It never gets down their gut. I don't know how. I don't know the physics about it, but the circle hooks, you don't need to really set the hook. All you do is apply some pressure, and it hooks them right in the side of the mouth. If I get a fish, you'll be able to see that situation. But yeah, I'm strictly catch and release on these fish. If only I could catch a fish, I could show you how the circle hooks work. But you don't really yank it to set the hook. You just put some pressure and it hooks them. When I first started using circle hooks, I knew that's how they worked, but I just couldn't believe it was that simple. But when I started using them, it was obvious that that's the way they work. So, pretty neat. Works great for channel cats and flatheads. Come on, just one of these poles, take a hit. Let's see, all my reels are bait runner reels, so if a big fish takes it, he'll pull some line out rather than bend the pole real hard. It'll still bend the pole, but you won't be able to pull the pole out of the holder. But I usually let him have it for 5 or 10 seconds, and then start reeling. If only I'd get a bite, I could show you. Still some ice on the other side of the river there, right along the shoreline. Usually in the morning I see an eagle come up along here. I haven't seen him for quite a while, but I'm sure he's probably on a nest this time of year downriver. They have a nest someplace. If I miss anybody coming in, it's only because it's real hard to see the screen. I wish, see the names come up in like a blue and it's real hard to see. I wish the name would come up like in white letters too and you could see them. Come on, fish. If you're coming in and I don't say hi, it's only because the screen's hard to see. Anybody know if any Fin is Possible is up yet, up and running? Did he go live yet? Fishing with Steve's going to be down here around 11:30, he said. That'll be about the time that I'll be checking out. Any Fin is live. Any idea where he's at there ducking around? Ducking around, I just gave you a wrench. You're welcome to use it wisely. Okay, I know where he is, yeah. I I thought that pond was stocked with trout. And if that's the case, I don't think you're allowed to fish in it unless it's private or something. But yeah, I know where you mean. Okay. How come we got a message retracted? Come on, fish. How about a bite? Let's go here. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I just wish these fish would wake up. Got cut bait on the first two rods and chicken liver on the last one. You didn't get it. What's that mean? Come on, fish. A little bit of breeze coming upstream here. If any of you guys and gals that have a wrench already, if somebody comes on and you can vouch for them, I'll definitely pass out a wrench. You got to vouch for them to be like normal, fun but normal. Talking about a sticker pack. I don't know what that means. I don't think I have anything to do with a sticker pack, so I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Let's go here. Yeah, let's see. All I got to do is find his name. Ah, there it is. Okay, we'll take care of him. Hang on. All right, he's got it. Congratulations, you got a wrench. Junior Buds is now got a wrench. Remember me? Do I remember you? Let's see. What's your name? Unfortunately, no, I do not remember you. Don't hold it against me. I'm old. I have a lot of senior moments. And if I don't remember you, it's only because I don't see you enough. You just got to keep plugging away. Oh, boy. Come on, fish. How about a little action here? Tomorrow, Saturday, it's supposed to be up in the 50s. Could be a pretty good day. You're fizzy. What's that mean? I don't know. What kind of fish you fishing for? Ferris Lopez fishing for channel catfish. J Bud makes merch, stickers, shirts, cups, and other stuff. Tell him to, I'm interested in that. Tell him to get on my channel and send me a message with a link to his stuff, if he can do it that way. I know Any Fin is Possible has a lot of stuff. I don't know where he gets it done at. I'll have to quiz him one day. It's on his channel. Well, I don't know if I'm subscribed to him, so, you know, I can't check it here, but if he goes on my channel and leaves me a comment, then I'll be able to get back to his channel and check it out. That's the only way I know how to work it. Where are you fishing? I am fishing on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. 20 miles, 25 miles upstream from the horrible city of Philadelphia. That's just my opinion. Any minute now, one of these rods are going to take a dip. These catfish have to wake up pretty soon. Ah, come on, fish. Got just a slight breeze blowing upstream. Yesterday it was blowing downstream, so let's see. I go fishing at the Susquehanna River. You know what? I know you do because you spelled it right. So I know you. You're not pulling my leg on that one. I don't get down there much. It's about a 2-hour drive for me, and I don't know the area very well. And I'm a bank fisherman, so I'd rather not drive that far to go fishing. However, I've been down there below Holtwood and Lake Aldred a couple times with a buddy of mine that has a boat. Pretty good fishing there, good smallmouth fishing there. I know when they let the water out of Muddy Run, you better be ready for it though. Because it can get pretty swift pretty quick. Are you fishing for flatheads and channels on the Susquehanna, or are you fishing something else? Well, Ed, you up in this area, huh? What are you doing up here today? Message retracted. Okay. Come on, fish. You ever got a bite now? It's if this for bass. Okay, I guess you're fishing for bass is what you're telling me. Although autocorrect has whatever you're saying a little screwed up. I think I need another cup of coffee. I know the Susquehanna has some big flatheads. I think the state record is out of there right now. Pretty sure. Well, Scooter, when you get the coffee made, here you go. Good morning to you. Come on, fish. Surprised the hell out of me. Do I have my apple pie? Let me check. I got something here in my bag. Let me see what I got. There it is. There it is. My tasty cake apple pie. I like it that you guys remember that. Not ready to eat it though. I'm holding off on that one for a while. Coconut cream. No, I don't like that one. I'm not saying it ain't no good. That's not my thing. Somebody yesterday told me about the cupcakes that are Reese's, Tasty Cake Reese's cupcakes. I looked for them this morning. I didn't see them, but I definitely want to try them. Come on, fish. Any minute now, folks. Any minute now, we're going to get a bite. PB candy cake. Candy cake's good. Yeah, they're pretty good. Peanut butter candy cakes. Again, not my favorite, but they're not too bad. Is this public land? Yeah, I'm at a little park that's open to the public. It's ran by the Montgomery County. Oh no, actually this is, wait, what is this? I guess this is Chester County. Anyway, it's just a little park that's, yeah, open to the public. A lot of area to have picnics, a bunch of good little fishing spots, walking area on the Schuylkill River Trail. So it's a nice little spot. Very easy access. My car's parked 100 feet away in the parking lot. That's why I like it here. There's 3 or 4 really good spots to fish right here, and it's real easy access for old folks like me. Yeah, everybody likes certain things. I like those cupcakes that have the white cream inside and the white icing on top. I like that. Whatever the heck they are. That's probably one of my favorites. Right next to apple pies. Here we are talking about cupcakes, and I'm supposed to be catching fish. Yummy, yeah. They're all good. They're all pretty good. Once in a while we see them in the supermarket on sale where you can buy like a box of them for a couple bucks. And then my wife loads up with them. I tell her not to, but she does anyway. And I end up eating them all. Those other ones, those big, the big, well, I shouldn't say big, but the little cakes with chocolate icing on them, they're pretty good. 2 for $5 at Giant, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. She told me the other day they were on sale. I said, don't get them. And she didn't, so I was kind of depressed. I was trying to use reverse psychology, you know, tell her don't do it. And I figured she would, but for once she actually took my advice, unfortunately. Ah, boy, if we could catch something here, we could have something else to talk about. Yeah, at this park here, somebody asked me if it was public land. There's a little zoo and everything up there for the kids. Thomas Sparks looks like that is a man-made bulkhead. Yeah, it's a man-made bulkhead. There's a little boat ramp for launching kayaks and stuff. Just wait, I'll show you. Show you around here. Right, right there's a little boat ramp for launching kayaks. A wall here just to keep the river from eroding the bank away when it floods. Because when the river floods, it will come up all in here. But then back in here is a little park with picnic area. Way up top there where you see that red barn, that's a little bit of a zoo up there. Has some animals in for the kids. Coming around. There is a dam about a half a mile downriver, as you can see, and back up in there's the parking lot. Very, very easy access for everybody. And that's heading downriver to the dam. It's actually, I would think it's actually about almost a mile down there. But the sign says a half a mile, so who you gonna believe, huh? Who you gonna believe? Let's see here, what am I doing? Moving y'all around here, making y'all seasick. Come on, fish. Holding bucks, Holden bucks. Okay, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you next time. And again, the screen's a little hard to see, so that's why I'm having trouble answering some of the questions. Scooter Island. Yeah, I know where Scooter Island is. Bob was talking about going up there the other day, but I don't think he made it. I think he changed his mind. Oh, yeah. Looks like I better hook up my charger because the colder weather really eats up the phone battery pretty quick. So let me hook up my charger here a minute. It'll take me a minute or so to do that. So just hang in there, folks. The phone's down to 33 already. I got this solar charger that does a pretty good job. And let me get it hooked up here. No fish for bad yet, and he should be the first one to catch. Oh, for Bob. Okay. If he catches a fish in a stock pond, it doesn't count. That doesn't count. Whoops. Having a little trouble with the charger here, folks. Hang on. Gotta tie it up correctly. Okay. Now let me see here. Were these baits frozen? I don't know if you're asking me about my bait or not. I have the cut bait I had, yeah, was frozen. It was some sunfish and perch that I had caught during ice fishing season. So yeah, that was frozen. Hang on, I'm still trying to get my charger hooked up. Fish on, where's that at? Where's the fish on? Hard to please guy. All right, thanks for adding that. And again, I'll tell you, since you just came in, it's hard to see the screen because it's so bright around here. And now I have to play with this charger to get it working. There we go. Okay, it's charging up. I wish there was a fish on. Yeah, I got the first rod's got a piece of frozen sunfish on, cut bait. They were thawed out overnight though. Middle rod's got a piece of cut bait yellow perch. And the rod on the end's got chicken liver. This is the first time I used the cut bait this year, so I figured that might change my luck. But so far, that theory's not paying off. I hear the geese coming in. Not sure going to hit the water up here. They're making their way down to the water. I don't know if you can see them or not. I don't know if I zoomed in enough or not. Yep, shaking you all around. Yeah, geese all over the place now. They're coming in pairs or in groups, in flocks, I should say, I guess. Who said hi? Let's see. Oh man, if I tried to pronounce that, I'd really screw it up. Djordjevic. Hello to you. If I screwed up your name there, pronouncing it, I'm sorry about that. Always try to give it a try. Got quite a few people in here. I do like to know kind of where everybody is, what country or what state you're in. If you don't mind throwing that up there in the chat, I'd appreciate it. Because even some of the people that are pretty regular in here, I kind of forget where everybody's from sometimes. No? Okay, whatever. Texas, Lone Star State. New Hampshire, I love it. Colorado, love that state too. Holy mackerel, those geese went right over my head. Serbia, that's pretty far away. I've never been to Serbia. I've been all to Colorado, New Hampshire, Texas. I've been all through there. I go on vacation out west quite often. Go everywhere. Thanks for you guys that did mention where you're from. I appreciate it. It always it's always neat to know that how many people come in that are live from all over the world, not only the United States, but all over the world. It's pretty interesting that the technology we have today allows that. There's Europe. That's a big place. Never been to Europe. Never been to Serbia. I've been to Japan, Philippines, Vietnam, that kind of stuff, but none of that other. I like the Philippines. That was nice down there. Japan was also, what a beautiful country that is. I was in the service and I bought a motorcycle when I was over in Japan for a year and rode around. And really, really beautiful country. Germany. Never been to Germany, but thank you. The chat's going well, the fishing's good, but the catching ain't so hot. So we're trying to figure out this late winter, when this late winter bite's going to start. And there's 3 or 4 of us that have been trying every day, but nobody's caught a channel cat yet. So we know one of these days these fish are going to wake up, and we just got to keep trying. Pottstown. Pottstown. That's only 15 minutes away from here. Stamp 6383, Pottstown. I live over in Trooper, if you know where that is. Pottstown, holy mackerel. You go to school in that area in Pottstown or what? Yeah, Pottstown's only 15 minutes away from here. Depending on how fast you drive up 422. Oh boy. Hi, you come over from Anyfin. Thank you. Thanks for coming over and checking out. How's Anyfin doing? Is he catching anything today? Big buck dude. You come over from Anyfin. You must be okay, so I'll give you a wrench. Hope that's not a mistake. Hope you get a big one. Yeah, hope I do. Hope I do. Big buck dude, you got a wrench? Yeah, he was trying yesterday. He went out to 3 or 4 or 5 spots yesterday. I don't think he ended up with anything. Myself and Bob and Steve, Ninja Jinja, we've been fishing the river. Haven't caught anything yet this late winter season, but one of these days they're going to start biting. If you get back over to Anyfin's channel, tell them I said hi, good morning. Tell them I already caught 3 big channel cats. Looks cold here. We have very mild weather, really 18 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's not, you know what, it's not cold here at all. It's probably right now it's probably in the low 50s. Very, very light breeze. Sun's out. It's quite comfortable. But it's been around here has been one heck of a cold winter, let me tell you. We've had, this has been the coldest winter we've had for a while. Great ice fishing season. Name of the river, Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. Where I'm at is about 20 or 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Schuylkill River. You can Google that if you can spell it. Or just look on a map, you'll see it. Do you keep any? No, I do not keep any of the catfish. I'm pretty much a catch and release guy. I will keep a few panfish in the wintertime for a fish fry, but other than that, pretty much catch and release nowadays. I used to keep a lot of fish, but not anymore. I enjoy a nice little fish fry of perch or sunfish or crappies once in a while. What are you fishing for? And thanks for the wrench. I'm in Virginia, haven't found any shed. You know what? That's interesting. You asked that. I just started shed fishing. I just started looking for sheds 2 years ago. When I accidentally found one, I looked it up on the computer and saw that that's quite an interesting activity. And then last year I found the deadhead, which was a 9-point buck. You know, the antler's still attached to the skull. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I have been doing that, and I will do that as soon as the snow melts off the ground around here. But yeah, I have a couple good areas to look for sheds around here, and I will be doing that. I'm just waiting a couple more days. The snow will be melted off in the woods, and they'll be a little easier to see. That is a big deadhead. I got it hanging in my man cave. It's a beauty. I picked it up. I couldn't believe it, and I think in Pennsylvania you have to register them or something, some kind of goofy law, but I took it home, cleaned it up, got it hanging in my man cave. It's a beautiful, it's a little chewed up, you know, from the squirrels or mice or whatever, but it's not bad. One of these days I'll do a video from the man cave and feature that as one of the things I'm talking about. But the first one I found was a kind of a small one. It was kind of probably a 6-pointer, but it was only, you know, one half of the antlers, and that got me pretty interested in it. Ivan, you found a 5-point deadhead. Yeah. Yeah, there's a YouTube or a Facebook site, I think, that I follow that does that, and some people are out there finding them all the time. Junior says you can email him, channel it. The problem is, I don't have anything to write that down right now, and I don't have any way of saving that. But I'll give it a shot, see if I can remember it. Oh, a screenshot. Boy, there's a freaking idea, huh? Let me do that. Okay. All right, yeah, got it. Okay, that worked. I think I did. I'm not all that technically educated doing all that, but I think I did it right. Thank you for that information. Come on, fish. How about it? Almost 10:30 already. I've been here since a little before 9. Can't believe I didn't get a bite yet. Da-da-da. Beautiful morning here. The sun's nice and warm. The breeze is nothing. Geese are honking. Don't got no trolls. You do any trout fishing? I do not do any trout fishing, although I do have a Pennsylvania trout license just in case I do. My trout fishing days are pretty much over, but I always buy the license just in case, because if you go fishing in some of the streams or lakes that are stocked, you do have to have a trout license, so I don't want to make a mistake and not have it. Used to do a lot of trout fishing when I was much younger. And around here, unfortunately, in the streams that they stock, can be quite a circus on opening day and a couple weeks after that. There's a few ponds that they stock and so forth, but yeah, I'm pretty much down to fishing for catfish on the river. I do a little bass fishing, little bass and snakeheads and stuff like that in the spring, but pretty much all summer I'll be down here fishing for catfish. Yeah, big buck, dude. You almost like stumble across and find them by accident. You know, I mean, if you're really looking for them, you probably won't find them. But if you just walk through the woods just for the pleasure of being out in the woods, you'll stumble across one. My advice there would be to put a couple of trail cameras out and see if you can catch these bucks walking a trail. And if you can catch them walking a trail, then you should also walk that trail this spring and see if he dropped it along one of his trails. That's the way I figure to find them. Can you make money catching snakeheads? No. Nope, they don't pay us to catch this, to sell them. They don't pay us to catch them, so no. Yeah, Ivan, I've been trying to fish. I've been fishing for snakeheads for 3 or 4 years. I have not caught one yet. I have come very close. They do run up to your buzz. I use a buzz bait a lot, but they do run up to that, and then they stop and leave. I do have a video or two on my videos of them doing that. So it is on my bucket list to catch a snakehead this spring. I got one lake around here that's full of snakeheads, and I usually go up in the 2nd or 3rd week of April and walk the shoreline fishing for bass and snakeheads. So one of these days, let's see, they catching anything yet? Who's asking that? Outdoors with Skeeter? No, Skeeter, it's dead, but you know I'm trying. All you can do is, you throw the bait in there. I got cut bait and I got liver. So me and Bob, we're here every day now. Not Bob, me and Steve, we're here every day and waiting for the first bite. That's all I can tell you. But it's just nice to be out. Yeah, but if you're waiting, you don't want to wait too long, because when they start, they're going to go on a feeding binge, and it's going to be something to be ready for. That's why I'm fishing, because you never know. It's going to start any day now. Last year we had a heck of a good late winter bite on this river. I think the water temperature's got to get up a couple more degrees. Today it was like 43 or 44. I think I'm looking for 46, 47 degrees for them to really start turning on, but you never know. Well, that's cool. You got a big farm like that. You got bowfin, yeah. We got some bowfin around here too, but not many. You're going camping tonight? Ooh, you are a hard dude. Yeah, put some trail cameras out, and if you can find those big bucks constantly walking the same trails, all you got to do is walk those trails and keep an eye out. I got a big buck this year on my videos. It's on my YouTube channel. A couple videos ago, you'll see it if you look. But it's a beautiful, I believe, an 8-point, and I know right where he's been walking, so I am going to check that out. See if I can find him. I don't know, if you can go winter camping, Skeeter, more power to you. I'd rather stay in my nice warm bed. Hammock hand, oh no. Well, good luck doing that. Come on, fish, how about a bite? It's 10:30. Steve said he'd be down here around 11:30. And stealth camper also, Len. You're a stealth camper. You're just getting out of your house. I know what you're doing. So what the heck is stealth camping other than regular camping? What's the difference? Please enlighten me. So tell me what stealth camping is. Is that something that you just invented, or is that actually something? Skipjack Cindy, hello y'all. Hello Cindy. Well, what time you gonna go live, Skeeter? I'll try to tune in if I'm not already in my nice warm bed. Yeah, I'm old. I go to bed at 8 o'clock, so if you're live after that, I won't see you. Just about time for my apple pie. Before 7, I'll keep an eye out for it. You probably set up your hammock right in your backyard or something and then try to pretend that you're out in the wilderness. I know you. Did you catch anything when I was gone? Nope, I did not catch anything. I thought I gave you a wrench. Let me take care of that. Okay, Holden's buck. You got a wrench. Enjoy. Camping in the pines. Got to watch out for the where the devils, they live in the pines. In the Jersey Pine Barrens, they got a, yeah, I got something stuck on one of my lines. They got a Jersey devil that lives over there. Outdoors with Skeeter. Well, I got to pull in one of my lines because I got something floated down and stuck on it. Might be good to change the bait anyway, so we'll do that. Getting stiff sitting there. Can you hear me now? I'm not muted. But I got a phone call there a little bit ago, and that seems to screw everything up. Marines and Army Mom, good morning. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Something's wrong with the audio. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can. So now you're telling me you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I got a phone call there, and apparently that screws things up. I had to go delete that call. Anyway, Marines and Army Mom, good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Don't know why that was. I guess getting that phone call screws things up. Been here since about 9 o'clock, almost 2 hours. Nothing. Water temperature is about 43 or 44. So all I'm doing is trying every day, because one of these days, the late winter feeding frenzy is going to start. And I want to be here for that. So I got cut bait on the first 2 rods and liver on the other one. And they ain't having any part of it. Yeah, the phone call I got, apparently, I didn't answer it. It went to voicemail. And that apparently screwed up the audio. So I went in and I deleted that stupid phone call. And the audio came back on, so there's something crazy, huh? Fishing sticks, no luck. We're trying here, we're waiting for the late winter bite. Fishing sticks, let me fix you up with a wrench. I've seen you before. Okay, you got it. But no, I'm trying every day. One of these days here, coming up next week or so, the channel cats are going to turn on. I want to be here for it. But not today. The only thing happening today are the geese. The geese are getting horny, I guess. They're flying around, yelling, screaming. Other than that, we're just drowned in bait. Steve's been here a lot more than I have. He hasn't got a bite yet. Bob was here the other day, nothing. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I've been here in the last week and a half. Nothing. But you got to keep coming, because eventually, when the channel cats wake up, they will go on a feeding frenzy, and you don't want to miss it. Because last year was crazy when they started biting. Got a lot of channel cats. We're not going to do any religion stuff here, so you're going to keep that to yourself. I appreciate it. We're not going to discuss religion. We're not going to discuss politics. And if you do, you will be booted. And we're not going to say any bad words. That's just my rules. Time for my apple pie, though, I'll tell you that. No politics. Man, you guys, you just... Fishing sticks. I'm in, you just got a wrench. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. Yeah, you're looking at the river. You're in Pottstown. Pottstown's not too far away from me, man. 20 minutes down the road, down 422. If you like to drive that crazy road. How's that Kime Street Bridge coming along? You've been checking that out a little bit? I've been working on that pretty hard this winter. 422 sucks. There's a website for that too. Yeah, 422 is pretty bad. I avoid that anytime I can. Let's see. Who's DPK Gaming? Hello to you. Thanks for dropping in. We're fishing for channel catfish today, but it ain't happening. So we're just having a good chat. And I'm having my tasty cake apple pie. You know what? I got a head of a sunfish out there, and also got a yellow perch head out there. And the flatheads, they don't wake up. They're not awake yet. The flathead won't be awake until the water gets 50 degrees or better. So that's going to be probably another month till the flatheads wake up. But right now, the channel cats are on the verge of waking up. Lots of flatheads in this river. But I got sunfish and perch on the first two rods. The rod on the end's got a chicken liver on. Boy, it is hard to see this screen. Any minute now, one of these rods are going to bend. Stay tuned, folks. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Been catching them?
No. No, just trying.
Catfish, I assume?
Yeah, yeah. Marines and Army Mom, you are correct. I'd rather be sitting out here than any place. Steve's been out here quite a bit. I think this might be my third or fourth time this in the last 2 weeks. Steve's been out here almost every day, a couple times a day. I dare to pee at You dare to pee at the sea. What in the hell does that mean? You're pressing your luck with that one, dude. Pressing your luck with that one. That's the kind of stuff you just don't need. I have a good sense of humor, but some stuff just doesn't make any sense. You can probably see those geese out in front of my poles. You motivated me. I think I'm going to go out fishing when you get off. Okay, Ed, that'd be great. Well, if it's raining there, then you know that's good fishing weather. There's those geese. Ah, yeah. Fishing sticks. Wow, whatever you got, I hope you get better soon. Get well soon, or whatever the heck that is. If you're sick, you gotta stay home and take care of yourself so you can get out. Bob is not catching anything in the pond. Yeah, if he's not catching anything, that's the way it's pretty much like that all over. No matter what you're fishing for right now, they ain't biting. But they're gonna bite sooner or later. And I wanna be here when they do. Because it will be pretty exciting. Sorry for the sniffles, folks. It's what the weather does to you out here. Come on, fish. Just one fish. Come pound my bait. And geese are pretty noisy. They're really ganging up. The geese and the ducks. Won't be long before they're walking all over the place, pooping on the ground and making a big mess of things around here. Greetings from Belarus. Thank you, whoever you are. I can't quite see your name, and I don't think I could pronounce it if I could. But thanks for coming in to check things out. Appreciate it. If nothing else, we're just looking at Mother Nature because the fish ain't cooperating. So we're sitting here drinking coffee, chatting about whatever, and hoping for a bite. Sergi. Okay, hello, Sergi. Again, thanks for dropping in and checking it out. We're not catching anything today, but we're just sitting by the river having a good old time. Belarus. Not quite sure where that is. I should know, but I don't know. I should know that type of stuff. Ah, come on. Have not seen the eagle today. Don't know where he's at. They can fly by and you never really know it because they don't make any noise. And if you're not looking, you miss them pretty easy. Ever hit behind the Expo Center in Oaks? You know what? I've been looking at that. I've been riding down that road looking at that, and it's on my list to take a walk down there and see where you could fish. I know the mouth of the Perky there, where it comes in right below that, is a good spot. But finding a place to park and getting down there is a bit of a chore. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm well aware of it. It does look good down there. I'd like to know. I'd like to know where your secret spot is. No, not really, but yeah, I've been looking at that area. That's looks pretty good. I just haven't parked and taken a walk down there. Trouble is, you can't park very close to where you want to fish, I don't think. I walked down the trail from the Lower Perky Park, and it's a pretty good walk down to the mouth of the Perky, but I do that quite a bit. Used to fish that area when I was a kid. He lived right there. Yeah, right at the point. Sergi, if you or anybody else has a YouTube channel, I'd like to see it. But you got to go to my channel and leave a comment on any one of my videos. When I see your comment, then I can go to your channel and check your stuff out. If I like your content, I'll definitely subscribe back. Oh my. 11 o'clock in the morning. Maybe they'll start biting at 11:01. Who knows? Actually, my phone says 10:59, so I got 2 more minutes till they start biting. Sergi is holding a nice fish in his avatar. I don't think I can get to see that from here. Do I just got to touch his avatar, or what do I got to do? See, that's one of those things I don't know about. Yeah, as soon as I leave, they'll start biting. Come on, fish. A lot more geese here today than there had been the last couple days. This is the 3rd day in a row that I've been out. Yeah, here fishy. That's right. But I am going to check that area out down at Oaks there. one of these days. Where do you park to get down to the river? You park in the expo parking lot and walk down? You park at expo, okay. You know, many years ago, back in the late 70s and 80s, you were able to drive down Bower Avenue and go right down along the river almost to the mouth of the Perky. But of course, you can't do that anymore. Or center ice, okay. That's a pretty good pike perch. Floating kayaks. I've never had my kayak on the river. I got rid of my kayak last year. Never put it in the river though. Usually do all the lakes around it, you know, Blue Marsh and Marsh Creek and Nakamix and all that. I like Struble Lake. That was a nice little lake for panfish. $11 o'clock, folks. I'm going to be on for about another half hour, and then Steve should be down here, and I'll let him take over. And they'll probably start biting as soon as I leave and he starts. I could shield him. You mean give him a wrench? I don't know what that means, to shield him. I should try the river on my kayak sometimes. What you fishing for? Or just casually fishing and not I'm targeting channel catfish, but they aren't biting. That's what I'm fishing for today. Yeah, wrench. Okay. I'm learning. And all I gotta do is find his name again. There it is. We'll take care of him. That didn't work. Hang on. I'm trying to do that, but having some technical problems. I didn't do it yet. Wait a minute. I gotta find his name. There it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sergi, you got yourself a wrench based on somebody telling me you were okay. Welcome to the community. My son just broke his fish tank, hit with a hockey stick. Oh boy, that's nice. I hope it wasn't a big fish tank. Well, you got some cut bait now you can use. Oh man, how old's the son? Practicing his slap shot. broke the fish tank. That's great. Hope you got that on video. He's 4. Oh my God. Well, I'm sure he feels bad about it. Don't be too tough on him. However, he should know not to be swinging a hockey stick in the house. He's going to be a good hockey player, that's for sure. Sergey, you're very welcome. You've come highly recommended. I appreciate that. Join the crowd, get around. Good to see you come in. Check out my channel. Leave me a comment on the video. I'll check out your channel. And we'll do it that way. Come on, fish. One little bite. That's all I need. Skeeter. No, Skeeter, not even a nibble. I got cut bait on and liver, and it just ain't working yet. Water temperature's 44 degrees. Came up a little bit from yesterday. But that could be a false reading because I had the thermometer in and the sun was shining on it. That could make a little difference, but I think it came up 1 or 2 degrees from a couple of days ago. We're getting there. Hurry up and catch something. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were in a hurry there. I'll see what I can do about that. Did the ice come off your local pond there, Skeeter? I think the big lakes and ponds around here are just starting to lose their ice around the shoreline, so won't be long. Okay, Sergey, well, I'm on a halt of fishing. I don't know what that means. Yeah, if you don't understand me, I'm not saying anything all that exciting anyway. We're just having a good time. Come on, one bite. I just heard a car door. I thought maybe it was Steve coming. I know Steve said he'd be down here around 11:30. Is the canal still? Yes, the canal is still frozen. I went by there yesterday. That's locked up pretty good. Don't tell anybody, but that's where I catch my sunfish in the summertime for live bait. Come on, fish. All you need is one stupid fish to wake up and look for something to eat. Thanks, Sean. It is okay. I got to make my own rod holders, so they work pretty good. Skeeter. Yeah, oh man. That's okay. It ain't no secret, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It is. From now on, I'm going to block you, I think. When I say something important, I'm going to block you. Ah, who's this? Who's this coming in saying hi? Arish said hi, okay. You said don't say anything. Oh my God. Good sense of humor, Skeeter. You always one up on me somehow. for those of you that don't know Skeeter, you check out his channel. It can be a little scary at first, but give it time. It'll grow on you, and it's pretty good. Anyway, there you go, Skeeter. I hope that helps. I know you're almost. I think you're up over 4,000. Not members, but 4,000. Yeah, 4,000, whatever you call it, senior moment. Anyway, you know what I mean. Won't be long before you get to 5. Hey, check out his channel, Skeeter, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, subscribers, that's it. I couldn't think of that. Timothy Hughes, good morning from California. Yeah, the Skeeterville meetup is going to be quite a gathering, I believe. Come on, fish. Yeah, I couldn't think of that word subscribers there for a second, sorry. What am I catching today? Timothy, I'm not catching a darn thing. All I'm doing is getting the bait out there. Hopefully, I'll be here when the late winter feeding frenzy starts. But I don't think it's today. When you get a chance, please leave me a comment on a video or short so I can mod you. Oh, okay. I'll take care of that, thank you. When I get home today. If I remember, just out there, drowning worms. Hey, I don't have any worms drowning. I'm drowned in cut bait and liver. Let's see. Who is that? I can't see that name. But anyway, today's the day. No, today is not the day. I'm proving that to myself. I'm proving that today is not the day. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? Today's the day for geese, that's for sure. They're all over the place. Soon they will be walking all over the trail here and pooping their guts out. Oh, fishing with Papa, okay. Now I see it. Having a hard time seeing the screen. I couldn't see your name at first. But no, today's not the day. Today is the day for everything else except fish biting. A beautiful day here on the river. Beautiful. Good day for... All right, where am I at? Let's see, who's asking me? Timothy Hughes. I thought you knew, Tim. I'm on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. And this spot is about 20 or 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. And Ethan, I am not catching anything. I keep saying this late winter bite, you never know when it's going to start, but it's not yet. But I'm fishing for channel cats because they will start biting one of these days in the next week or two. And I want to be here when it do. So for right now, we're just drowning the bait and enjoying the weather. So if you like watching three fishing poles not doing anything, this is the channel for you. This is your channel. Always has a good chat. No, Steve, I got my coffee. I already ate my pie. I'm doing good, but thank you very much. Oh, I got the sniffles. I just checked the dock. Nobody's down there, so it's all yours, Steve. Yeah, John, this is a nice little park here. Lots of picnic tables and barbecue grills and stuff like that. I just got home. Yep, the dock is open for you, Steve. Gather your stuff and get on down here. It's 11:18, folks. I'm going to go off at 11:30. So giving you a 10-minute warning here. Get the hot dogs out. Oh, yeah. Got the sniffles. Okay, Fat Cat, you have a good day too. Thanks for dropping in and checking things out. I apologize. I didn't even know you were in here. The screen is so hard to see. I can't really see who's coming in and out. I can read the comments because they're in white, but the names are coming up in blue, and it's really hard to read them. Doing my best. You're not neglected. It's just really hard to read the blue. The names come up in blue, and it's hard to read them. I gotta like put my. I gotta like do this thing to read the names. one of these days in the next week or two, these channel cats are going to come out from under their hiding places and go on a feeding binge. And I definitely want to be here. It could be as soon as I leave today, actually. Come on, fish. You only got a couple more minutes. The geese are very active today, very active. That's a good sign of spring coming. Well, Ed, if you tune in every day like you usually do, you'll catch it, either with me or with Steve, one or the other. I think we're going to do next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend is supposed to be up in the 60s, maybe near 70. And I think after that, so like a week and a half from now, I think going to be a totally different story. Okay, Ed, have a good day. Hope you have better luck than I'm having. Hi. Who's saying this about the snow? Anthony. Yeah, they're talking about some snow around here, I think, on Sunday night or Monday, but nothing drastic, a coating to an inch or two. So that's how late winter is. You never know what you're going to get. One day it'll be like it is today, and the next day it'll be a blizzard. But spring is coming. I've been watching for the first crocus to come up in my yard. We always have a bunch of them, and they're usually up. The last few years, they've been up as early as the end of January, and of course into February. But it's been pretty snow covered this year. They have not popped up yet. Well, maybe today is the day for the first crocus. Who knows? Outdoors mosquito, you messaged me about what? About something? Oh, about something. Anyway, never mind. I'll catch up to it later. Yeah, after I go off the live, I'll check it out, Skeeter. Okay, folks, 4 more minutes. So you get a 4-minute warning. Going off at 11:30. So I'll take the time to tell everybody thank you for coming in today and hanging out with me and everybody else. It's unfortunate that the fish aren't biting yet, but it's going to happen. And then things will be more exciting than they were today, that's for sure. But again, thanks everybody for coming in. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to go off in just a couple minutes. unless I catch a fish. Then I'll stay for 2 more hours. Right now I don't even want to get a bite because then I would have to stay for 2 hours. What's Bob doing, Skeeter? Is he still at this little pond? Nothing yet. No matter what you're fishing for this time of year, it's tough. It is tough. You just gotta keep trying, enjoy what you got, and eventually you will be rewarded with a fish. But not today. Not today, folks. Not today. I can see by the amount of people here, you guys are clicking off, and that's okay. I think we got 2 more minutes. Anthony, thank you very much. You too. Have a good day. I don't think I'll be on again until late next week. I'm not sure what might be happening. I will put out a short announcing when I'm going to be out here again. 1 more minute, folks. And for anybody that just joined, I have been on since about 9 o'clock. I'm going to go off in 1 more minute. Thanks for coming in. We had a great chat today. Just didn't catch any fish, but that's the way it goes. Thanks everybody, and as soon as my phone says 11:30, I'm going to click the off button. And it's saying 11:29 right now. So it's a matter of seconds. Tick, 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 tick. And what a way to go, huh? I love it. Thanks again, everybody. I shall see y'all next time.